Okay, live.
We're live? Are we really live? For real this time?
Still no one watching.
Is anyone watching?
Nope. Oh, there's two.
Okay, finally. Okay, I thought that when you select unlisted for a live stream that it made the video archive unlisted when you were done, but that apparently isn't how it works, and I think they changed the default or something. I'm not sure what happened, but oh man, okay. We've got a live unboxing of the Pixel 2. I know we're a little late, but mine just arrived, so I figured, you know what the hey, we're not going to do a full dedicated video around it, but why not a fun little live stream? Fully, like retro Linus Tech Tips style, like, actually, Brendan's probably happy to be using a phone to film it, rather than what we used to use to shoot these live unboxing. Well, they weren't live before, but they were kind of live in the sense that I made a lot of mistakes, and generally a lot of them didn't get edited out. So let's check it out. This is my first hands-on with the Pixel 2, and it's the Canadian Pixel 2, Canada, imported by Google Canada Corporation from other more different Google Corporation that isn't in Canada. So that's why it's more expensive and later. Yay, Canada. I wish I had a Canadian flag to wave. All right, so in terms of features, wow, they really don't talk about much. No one wants to talk about phone specs anymore. The back is just a giant hashtag. And then we've got Google Assistant built in, as if it was possible that that wasn't going to be a thing, and Google Lens built in. This is a little unusual. They're giving us the back of the phone as our presentation. I mean, you know, some of us like to come up on our phones from behind. I could be among them. And then, why don't people even do phone unboxings anymore? I'm actually having some significant second thoughts about this. What am I supposed to say? I wonder when the last time somebody looked at a get started guide for a phone was. Okay. And why do you need to label the English section in other languages? If I can't read English, do I really need to know that it says English? Activate your Pixel for iPhone users. Turn off iMessage. That is actually a great tip. I got screwed over on a fairly significant deal once because I had switched from an iPhone to an Android phone and I'd forgotten to turn off iMessage, and they have an iPhone and they texted me. Okay. Put in your SIM, power it on, transfer some stuff. Oh, it comes with an adapter, and that's it. Go to the website because you freaking noob. Nothing comes on paper instructions anymore. Be safe. So this is probably like, don't light your phone on fire because we don't want the bad PR around that. Oh, I caught it. Yes! It does not count as a drop if I catch it before it hits the ground. Didn't even hit the table. Take that, suckers. All right. We got a quick charging power adapter. What is this? 5 volt 3 amp. Wow. Or 9 volt 2 amp. I actually didn't know that Google was using an overpowered 5 volt quick charging method, similar to what OnePlus has been doing for the last couple of generations with their Dash Charge. That's very interesting. I mean, I'm sure other people knew this because they have been following Google's Pixel phones a little bit more closely, but I actually didn't do our review of the original Pixel, so I know less about it than you guys might possibly assume. Oh, this sucks. I have the ultimate prop for this stupid headphone adapter. I have found, you know what, shoot, yeah, no, my headphones aren't in my pocket, they're on my desk upstairs, but does anyone else appreciate the irony of us filming this unboxing on a phone, literally surrounded by camera equipment? Batteries for Reds, other more different batteries for Reds, couple of handy cams, got a nice, you know, tripod head here that we could be using, but we're not. You know, got some nice high quality, these are literally $2,000 a pop, like each piece of it. Lavalier microphone system. And look at these lenses. Oh, look at this thing. It's like T2.0, whatever that means. I'm kidding, Brandon. I'm kidding. Just chill out. I know that it's F, but like more better, right? Basically, yeah. It's like F, but cinema. Are you still dying inside?
I'm getting cancer.
All right. So we got a Type-C cable. You're interested in buying this phone, right?
Yes.
Would you want the 2 or the 2XL?
I think the 2.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just a size
Don't
issue?
need the size.
Your hands are pretty similar to
Yeah,
mine. A little
about the
bit
same.
bigger, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hi, how can I help? Bonjour. Comment puis-je vous aider? See, that is why they had to delay sending this phone to me, so that someone at Google could be like, okay, Google, how do I say hi, how can I help in French? And then it spat that out and they figured out how to spell it and put it on there. That's what I was waiting for. That's why my Pixel 2 unboxing is late. So yeah, that's pretty much, well, it's light. Kind of reminds me of the original Pixel in that sense. Like it's not super heavy. Like the Galaxy, where is it? Yeah, I got my Galaxy S8. Like the Galaxy S8 has like a density to it that even though, see, you can see the Pixel 2 is a little bit taller off the table. It feels more like a, the Nexus 5 was like that too, where it felt quite light, but kind of nice in the hand. Like same with the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 5S. I personally like a device with a little bit of like heft, a little bit of density to it, but it also doesn't feel cheap. There's not a ton of flex to it. More than I'd actually like. Hold on a second here. Yeah. A little more than I'd actually like. It doesn't feel that premium, even though this is a kind of it's a nice, not too slippery finish. Like it doesn't feel like, wow, I just spent 1,000 Canadian rupees on this thing. So yeah, bottom we got a Type-C connector.
People are asking you to drop it.
Drop it. I'm not gonna drop it. Do you guys realize I have like a few days to put this phone through its paces and get a video up, and that's just to not be like way late. So I'm gonna be completely focused on this thing. I don't even know where my iPhone is right now.
I'm holding it.
Oh, right, you're holding my iPhone. That makes sense. But I'm putting that down, and I'm just using the Pixel 2 for the next little bit. So button-wise, you know what? That's not bad. I actually like this button. We had a couple issues with the iPhone 8 while we were trying to shoot this, accidentally locking the phone while we were trying to hand it between each other. But this has actually got a fair bit of like, yes, I can hold it without mashing it kind of feel to it. I like that. Volume button, personally, I do prefer a little bit more, I prefer it to be a little bit more raised so I can really feel it in my pocket. Right now it's easy to slide your finger across it. It's not too bad though. It's far from the worst I've felt. And it's got a reasonable click, but it's a little bit mushy. I'm not a huge fan of the volume button, but I definitely prefer it to this approach, which is your lock button. Here, let's go this way. Which is your lock button on the one side, and then literally no matter where you put your finger across from your thumb, you're gonna mash volume down, or even worse, Bixby. And to be clear, Bixby does a lot of cool stuff, but I mostly don't want it doing that stuff when I'm reaching for my lock button. That's the main issue. The glass. This is something that I've really been observing lately, is that not all Gorilla Glass is the same. Glass feels very similar to the S8, but I was checking out the Mi Mix 2, and I have a video coming on that as well, and I noticed that it had particularly slippery Gorilla Glass and that it was really hard to scratch, much like the Droid Turbo. And I mentioned this in my review of the Galaxy S8 Active, which is on Floatplane right now and coming to YouTube in a little bit. But this seems to be the normal stuff, so I'll be interested to see how easily it gets micro scratches. There's only 2 phones now that I've encountered that have had this sort of more slippery feeling glass that seems to resist scratching a little bit more. As you guys probably know, fingerprint sensors on the back. In terms of the actual style of it, I definitely like it a lot more than the first Pixel. Like, I can see how they would want to continue with this sort of, dipped in glossiness sort of look to the back of it. But I actually like that it's a lot smaller on this one. It makes it feel more like an accent and less like an overwhelming sort of, we couldn't decide what to make the back of the phone out of, so we put this on here. Hopefully, there's enough exposure for the antennas that your reception doesn't suck. Like, it seemed really like that was what they were going for last time. This seems a lot better. I mean, that's pretty much it for now. I don't really know what else there is to say. I'm not going to make you guys like, oh, good, it does allow you to, I thought they pulled an Apple and they were going to make me put a SIM in to set up the phone, but it looks like no, that's not the case. But yeah, I'm just not gonna make you guys sit through the setup with me. So I'm gonna go through that. I'm gonna start working on this review. The more I hold it though, the more I'm willing to compromise some of the sort of rugged feelingness or dense feelingness of it for like a really nice holdable form factor. Actually quite like that so far. And I have really come around to on-screen buttons now that we have these taller form factors. That was one of the things I really liked about the S8, and I could be won over if this camera's really good. Brandon, I'm probably going to lean on you for the camera portion of this, because I know it's a really important, really important selling point for Google on this guy. So that's pretty much it. The box is open. Wow, I managed to make quite a mess, didn't I? Look at this. I've got pieces of box way over here. I got some here. I got some here, all the way over to, yeah, there it is. The phone finally extracted. Yeah, I'm done. So like, bye everybody. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, right, hold on. Did you end it? Oh, good, cool. If you guys haven't already, go check out the iPhone 8 review that we posted today. That would be tremendously helpful. Big floods of people going over to our videos and like enjoying them is apparently good according to YouTube. We've been going through a bit of a weird thing with the algorithm lately. Actually, this is kind of interesting. This is some sort of behind the curtain fun stuff that you guys might enjoy if you're frequent viewers of the channel. Let me just pull up the Studio app here. So we get what's called real-time views as like a semi-live feed. So this updates every hour. This is the last 48 hours. And it's really interesting because when we launch a video that seems to, and it's weird. Sometimes it's hard to tell what the YouTube gods care about versus what displeases the YouTube gods. But when we launch a video that is good for overall channel momentum, you'll see a spike. Okay, so you'll have like what I call a steady state. And then you'll see a spike, and it'll come into a steady state that's above or like at where before the spike came. Okay, when you launch a video that hurts the channel momentum, then it'll go from, see how it kind of settles in? Because this is people just like watching the back catalog after we launched a video that did well. They'll get a spike from the video, and then it will actually dip down even worse than if you hadn't launched a video at all. Like looking at this, we might have been better off not even making the set destruction vlog that we uploaded yesterday, even though by and large the comments on it and the like-dislike ratio and all those indicators that we look for to find out whether the audience liked it are positive. So I don't really get it. So if you guys want to go check out the iPhone video, probably Nick is watching this and posting it in the chat. Otherwise, you know, I'll maybe, you know what, Brendan, here, why don't we go up to my desk? And, I can show you guys.
There's a lot of links going in right now.
Oh, there are? Okay, well, either way, we should go up to my desk, because I'm going to post this on, like, Twitter or something later, but this is really funny. I have finally found the ultimate solution for mobile audio. And it's janky, but it's like the perfect Linus Tech Tip solution. See, someone more, someone more style-oriented, like, I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to name any names. Someone more style-oriented might go, okay, my solution to no headphone jack is to, switch to some sick new Bose QC35s or something like that, right? Not me. My solution is to stick with my Sennheiser IE800s and just create a universal pair of headphones. Okay, so check this out. Okay, hold on. I got this. Okay, so this side is where my in-ears sound better than your headphones. That's how that works. Right here, that's how they stay on. Okay, this is broken actually, but this is normally how I have a microphone on them with my remote control. I don't need no, touch, touch control. Although right now I do because this broke, but. Okay, down here, this is my cord, and this is my universal adapter. So watch this. Galaxy S8. Yeah, you see that? Okay. This is my little tether that came with the Moto X something or other. So this, yeah, look at that. That is my Type-C adapter. Oh, beautiful. See that? Look at that. And then, oh, come on. Show's not over. I need an iPhone. Here's an iPhone. And then this. Yeah, hold on. See how all this is conveniently right there, exactly where I need it? This is my lightning adapter. Elegant, right? Okay, you can have the stream now. That was it. That was the point I wanted to make.